you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Bears will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Farmer. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the UCF Knights offense will have the ball first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Now on first down from the 28. Leaves it with the back. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Floating away. Myers on the move. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw. It falls incomplete. All that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
So Baylor's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And throw it right. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Oh, he's got some space. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bears!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. At the 35, he's got room. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Caught in the backfield, it's Temple. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Bears will hustle to the line. Trying play action.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Rushes on him. Trying to escape and get it himself. Breaks into the open. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on 3rd down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of the gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Price.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places. You can throw him the football, but the screen game's a big part of it, too, to try to get him going there.
He'll take a shot. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Leaves it with the running back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Let's take just a minute here and talk about UCF. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder. Haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on that 2nd down.
The Bears come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Run for it on 3rd and short. Turning it on. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And a short gain here in the 1st quarter will come to a close. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after 1 period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. Ready up. 29 Philly. The give to the back. Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. It's complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? On the run, it's Price. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a third and long. They'll keep it on the ground. Hard running there. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And here comes the field goal unit. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Brown will throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. There he goes! The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Richardson. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Richardson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ashley. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Down to 2 minutes to play, we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Extending the play. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Temple. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Ballard. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to throw again. Got a man. It's Ballard. Oh, he's got some space. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, the receiver was able to make the catch on the slant throw, and then he got north right away. He creased the defense with his speed, picking up extra yardage after catching the slant.
Looking to throw on first down. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the returner is stopped. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Brown wants to pass. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a first down as they try to score one late in the half. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They're going to open this drive with a pass. It's complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, he did what he was coached to do. He threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
And the Bears come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. On fourth down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando.
The Knights will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Bears headed quickly to the line.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. Got that sucker in there.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Brown. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on second down. A strike downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. And the Bears look to keep this drive humming.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Gonna run it. It's Price. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pre-firing. In other words, you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Brown will throw it. Tight end getting vertical. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Fox. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Knights are in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Knights kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off play action. Swings it out to the flat. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the...
Touchdown, Knights! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. They'll leave it with him. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Caught at the 25. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Snagged in the middle, it's Owen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He got it.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. The Knights in the hurry-up.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
The Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Brown wants to pass. Grabs it in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got the back over the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They just keep firing. With the catch, it's Richardson. The Knights come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Ashley. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. from the red zone, looking for a space. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Right on the money. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Knights really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Brown will throw it. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he will take it in. Touchdown, UCF! Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zero.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns.
Turning it on! And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Bears want to move quickly.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run. Back it up with a pass. Getting the first down. A few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
And the Bears can really attack on this second and short. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Rides the back on the option to give. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat them, a 5-point lead here in the fourth. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Brown wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. This game right now is sort of still in the balance. And after a long drive by the offense on 3rd down, the defense able to make a play, get a hit on the target, knock it loose for an incompletion. And now it's decision time if you're on offense. What do you do here on 4th?
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Knights want to crank the tempo. From the gun to give, looking for room. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
Gets the back moving. Brown will throw it. Wide out trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up 4th down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
Fires into the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just a crushing mistake on the penalty. Wipes out the touchdown, and now they'll have to try to get it together and score again. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. From the gun. Going for 6. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And the defense gave up some yards late in the game, but when it mattered most, when the offense had a chance to go in here and take the lead late in this football game, they absolutely closed the door, get the INT, and get the ball back to their offense.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Bears just want to hold on to this ball for the final minute. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 35, he's open. He's loose. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to